Good. Hi. 1898. This is an observation post. I sort of did that really weird, didn't I? I sort of did the date first, as if you know where we are. But you will do, because it was on the status. So we're an observation post. We are on the White Cliffs of lovely Dover with our good friends Ian and Chris.
How are we doing there?
As always. This will be a running theme throughout the thing. You'll get it, and then you'll probably write and go, "Oh, why do you have to do individual videos for it?" Go for it on YouTube. As the subscribers slowly go down. So this was originally Napoleonic, and what's really amazing about this place was that it's actually directed fire from above us and over yonder, which actually is now Coast Guard's.
It's Langdon Battery.
It's Langdon Battery. And the cool thing about it was actually this was actually famous, or the folk story goes, even though it's not a folk story, it's true. It shot down a German Zeppelin that came over here, and it was actually bombing pretty much most of Dover. And then this place was responsible for directing the fire across. And actually, the thing that actually finished it off in the end was a French seaplane, I think, that finally completely destroyed it because it was getting rescue boats from across the channel, I think. I just have to correct people on that because I think some people thought that this was solely responsible for it, but it kind of wasn't. It was mostly, but then it got finished off in the end. We're in. There you go. So these are the shutters. Wonderful shutters that would have been used to this observation post. Obviously, we know now that this obviously was used in World War II. In fact, actually, this was decommissioned, much like a lot of stuff actually in Dover that you'll probably find in the 1970s, which is kind of strange. It sort of seems to be Cold War based, probably. In a Cold War, they'll probably decommission a few things trying to save money. I may be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Seems logical. And Ian, would you like to kindly show us where this tunnel is? There's a part of a tunnel that we're going to have a look at.
Kindly step this way, where the sign says dark tunnel. So that's pretty much it. It's not great.
But so where does it link up to, Ian? So we know
this goes straight to the battery.
Yeah.
Langdon Battery. It's been bricked off because obviously they use it. Oh.
But what's really... Oh, that one's moving. I don't like the look of that one.
Why?
I don't know why, but they just caught my eye.
Oh, I didn't think there were any.
Damn it.
It's proper sealed though. Proper.
So I don't know if anybody's aware that... this is what's really cool about this is... God, I almost touched a spider then. That's really weird. Look where you're putting your hand down. This is all Napoleonic, really, this brick. If it was World War II, the trace marks of it would normally be that it would have been built of stronger material. Not that this isn't actually, because this is actually pretty solid. So what they probably did was actually they used part of this, the Napoleonic sea defences. Because you can see when we're outside, we'll probably film a little bit up to finish off the video up the top, just so you can get an idea. Because you guys aren't going to get to see what view you have, and to be fair, it's an incredible view, and it would be the perfect place to put an observation post of direct fire, because it's right at the front, and it can literally, it's got an amazing, almost 180 degree view, hasn't it? Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Across the sea.
Would have been amazing.
Still a few things intact on it, which is really good.
Your cable holders.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Ian kindly said that at some point they're going to probably do a follow-up video on this one for their own channel, where they're going to probably go to the Coast Guard, won't you? Just
hopefully,
see if they can
see what they say.
Always good to ask.
Might kindly ask you along if you do get
access.
Yeah, if there's anyone out there who has access.
Yeah, if you are one of the Coast Guard.
That's quite interesting. There's cables went through there to clear the door frame.
So you had the door frame
look
there.
at this, you missed this.
Oh, what?
Barbed wire screw.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And screw that in the ground.
Yeah.
And then
Watch it sound quite like that, where the cables came round and went through there, behind the door frame.
yeah.
Rather than just... must have been some serious cabling.
Yeah.
It's quite a substantial build, really, isn't it? I mean, like, it's extremely solid. You've got, like, the remnants of where the...
This is some sort of rangefinder on that, would you say?
That's interesting. What's that? So that's heavy duty cables going through that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seeing
The
this
old plotting
hangers
rooms
on
and
there.
stuff.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
There's
I like
writing
this.
on it,
Yeah, I was going to say. It's a bit of sort of graffiti-esque writing, whether it's...
It's basically goes round.
I don't know.
to another point of observation, I believe.
Yeah. If you can.
Is that an easier way out, would you say?
No.
No.
Pretty much could see there might be a drop on that.
It's not bad. You can get, I've been down on the outside of that. I like the original paint.
Yeah, just noticed that.
I wonder what was in there.
Boards for range finding, maybe giving out positions or what there is. So yeah, look, there's the observation. You would have had probably some sort of range finder on top of that. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure you would have actually. I'm sure I'll get corrected. And then you've got look, the original sliders, look, the original rollers for where the slide would have slid down. I'm not pointing too much over there because there is literally an army of sliders over there.
There is here, that's one of the shutters.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you try and move that. You realise quite how thick and heavy it is.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't move. Do you think how difficult it's going to be to shut them?
That's heavy.
So yeah, I mean, I think for me though, like what I really like about this is it's one of those things that if you've seen in previous videos, I do like things that are recycled history. So stuff that dated sort of in Napoleonic and then got used throughout. Stuff like Graham Fort, a lot of the forts on Medway coastal area were obviously recycled. You know, things that had got repurposed use-wise. You know, air raid shelters that were former train lines that then got used for air raid shelters. And this is a really great example of that. I mean, the observation post would have changed throughout, I'm sure through time, etc., etc. But the best bit of history about this was it was responsible for shooting down a Zeppelin that was causing a lot of damage in Dover. So there you go. I think that's
I never knew that.
great bit of end
Yeah,
story
Yeah.
to finish off on. So thank you always for watching. Thank you to the gentleman kindly joining us.
Thank you very much.
What you missed out on was me literally crapping my pants coming down here, because if you know me, I love rock climbing, I love abseiling. What I don't like doing is standing on the edge of a cliff praying for death to hopefully never come near me ever. Where I sort of like go, oh god, because I feel naked without some ropes and pulleys, but I trust in these boys. As you can probably tell in previous videos, trust them too much. They're stupid.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Yeah, should be crazy. It's all good. Cool. All right, so we are standing on top now of the observation post. Behind this would have been the battery itself.
Love that sound.
I love it. 2 years old. But what's really interesting about it is it just puts it in perspective how much you would have been able to see. Although saying that, how foggy is it right now? You genuinely can't see anything.
Pretty knackered.
So you just kind of got to take our word for it, really. But what's really cool about it is, like I said, that it gives you a perspective of where you are. Because normally, sometimes people will do films, and we need to put in context. We need to put out that this observation post, this is what it could see, even though you can't see anything. Just bear with us, alright? We're not going to wait for it to change. Just assume that, as this sign says, it's 22 miles to France from here, okay? Which ain't that far. So, there you go. Put it in perspective, hopefully you like that one. See you later.
Oh, do you want to show them the battery?
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Coast Guard.
Yeah. So is that?
It's under that.
It's under that, yeah.
And that's the last, I think, no, that's the last battery there.
That there.
Position.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
We'll do a proper ending. So yeah, okay, hopefully you got the perspective of that. Great. See you later,
See ya.
Ian, Chris.
See you later.
Luke.